tactics being used by the head coach. Will it be putting her on a little bit later on the game? Interesting. That's very well played. Well, she nearly sneaked through Naomi Eto'o. Finally the ball gets kicked down. Goes out for a throw-in. This Hashim just forced a bit further back towards their own half. A little attempt to try and sneak through from Toko and Joya. Wonderful player. Full advantage of the partnership that was coaxed up by Andre Onana, the goalkeeper, of course, for Cameroon, with Claire Dessar and Sidi Getafe in Spain. Women's team putting up a pathway. Well, that's the flick through was a good idea from Charlene Millon, but no one read it, no one raced onto it. It was into space, but far too many Nigerian defended the back, and also Chiamaka Naduzi is a football for Brighton over in England, for a former Paris FC player. 100 games played in the French capital. Before the Chilean goalkeeper Steve Indler arrived. It was a logical move to head across the channel, originally from Imo State. That's good work from Eto'o. Just forcing the ball off Alozi. She'll be applying pressure down that right flank. We know the quality of the player who provided us with some fabulous football at the Women's World Cup under-20s in Colombia. Oh, there's a foul there. There's definitely a foul there. A little bit of contact on Ashta, Toko and Joya. And they will pick up a well-positioned free kick. I like the way that she strays out of position and comes over, and she's really making the most of her ability to come over and just help out. You can see the Toko and Joya right at the very back of the far post. Always should have a player trailing around the back for the loose ball. Here's Millon, delivers into the penalty box, too close to Nadozi, who collects it to the joy of the Nigerian supporters. It's quickly passed up. There's the attempted through ball there to Gift Monday. But cut out before it can get to her feet. Cool as you like in the midfield. Well, that's very well read. And a nice little touch. It's flicked through as well, picked up by Eto'o potentially. She can't get to it first. And coming across to cover for her teammates is Oluwatosin Doehen. Strong work, Eto'o. As I said, she was definitely underlined as the new star player coming out of Cameroon. That's good running back. That's exactly what you should be doing. And Baratije doing the business. And then a strong clearance to get the ball out by Ngog. Rosie with the throw-in. Cameroon finishing top of Group D. We saw what they managed to do is a 2-1 win over Mali in their opening game. Player down, she's down on the ground. That's great work to recover and clear that. Nyaju doing so well to prevent Gift Monday from just sneaking in there. Still down on the ground, it's Christy Uchibi. And, a little bit of trouble with that right ankle. Going back up onto her feet. Let's have a look at that The replay. Whoosh, yeah. Yeah, you can see that the studs are up there from Monique Ngok. Drop ball over on the other side. Cameroon regain possession. Love the atmosphere here. We've got Cameroon on one side, we've got Nigeria on the other. And atmosphere, which is fantastic. Totally needed and deserved. Ivana Makana down the right side. It's been picked up by Eto. Eto trying to deal with Alozi. She gets the ball across. It's been cleared comfortably there by Ohale. And here's Monday. Nice layoff, nicely done. Going through the middle. And it's Agini unable to get the ball out wide. Ajibade. Good touch. Good passing as well. Maybe the pass back was the more sensible option there for Charlene Myong. Lovely little touch as Myong once again goes straight up towards Yamanga. That midfield battle is going to be absolute fire throughout. Switch sides. Mandua getting involved. There she is once again, Gamanga. Just getting in the way is Myong. She's a bit of contacts there on Oluwatosin Demehin, the Galatasaray player. Lagos born, former Rivers Angels player. In Port Harcourt, down in the southeastern part of the country, and of course going to be too far away from the border of Cameroon, neighbouring nations. Interesting rivalry on that eastern border of Nigeria, and the western border of Cameroon, of course, where west meets central, just around the Gulf of Guinea. Nigeria trying to send the ball up. Picked up in the midfield. Abiodun. Good battling. There's a chance to get the ball over to the other side, but it's Naomi Eto who's there. Doesn't have an option. It's a smart move. Make sure that it's slick with Maeva Nyaju. Amazon FAP, which is the Force Army Police. Lovely little spin turn. But Michelle Alozi, she's got a bit of support, a little bit of backup there from Eto, and it's going to be a first yellow card there for Michelle Alozi. And the Chicago Stars FC player just coming back and hauling her down from behind. There's the trip, the contacts, there's a little bit of everything really. Just gets the Cameroon supporters excited. Charlene Myong now playing for Al Hilal, Saudi Arabia. Minkoff player, she also went to China. Let's see what she can do from this position. There's the ball down towards the byline. Maybe not the right decision. The timing wasn't perfect. It gets knocked out for a throw-in, but you can see that Makana was a little bit off the pace. They need to be synchronized perfectly just to connect properly. There's Makana once again. Good strength from Manga. She'll get the ball. There's the attempt by Myong, to try and get the ball over to the penalty box. And it's offside call from the assistant referee. As the head coach of Morocco, winner of the last edition of the FIFA Women's World Cup with Spain, watching future opposition. Nigeria will be taking on the winners of Malawi or Ghana. We'll be watching that match tonight in Rabat to see how that goes. Taringa sisters coming up against the Black Queens of Ghana. And the ball just kept in there by Michel Lozzi, just kicked out by Makana. You don't want to mess around with that. Long throw coming. 47th cap playing for Nigeria. There's the touch there coming from Gift Monday, but she gets caught. And Abiodun gets the ball back comfortably to Demehin. Across to Haley. The Pachuca player plays in the FX league in Mexico. Picked up by Cameroon in the midfield. Here is Naomi Eto'o. Picked up and a little bit of a coasting move here. That's nicely done. That is from Echeyeni, but intercepted. And Cameroon pick it up now. There's an opportunity for them to try and do something. The break was on, blocked, and finally it's gone over to the other side with Colette Nzana looking for Mendua. It goes over her head. Oh, she's got knocked down in a big way. It's going to be a free kick. Ashta Tokonjoya knocks to the ground. What I was talking about. And a free kick, but first of all the treatment there. Saw an image of Jessica Motong, of course, of Kaiser Chiefs here in Morocco, following women's football meticulously. This is the organisation for the Nigerian Super Falcons. Tokonjoya will go off and wait until she's given the green light to come back on. But set piece time now for Cameroon. Valentine Wele waiting to see what the indomitable Lionesses can do here. There's the shot driven right through! It's a thunderous shot and a great goal! Stunning! Absolutely stunning! You won't see a better shot from the 19-year-old Haven Naju! What a goal! She absolutely thumped it! It was too strong for Chiamaka Nadozi. an FAB player. Just look at that. Sometimes you just got to give those free kicks to the defenders, and they know how to thump a ball. They clear the ball at the back all the time. The 1-0 lead here for Cameroon. Ball comes out to the right side. There's a chance here. It's into the penalty box. If Monday can't get the shot that she wanted, Michaeli gets her hand to it and saves the day for Cameroon. Well, the Washington Spirit player really should have smashed that in. Look. The ball that comes across, it's a delight. But look at that. And maybe she should have done a little bit more. Just getting a chance. Eto trying to spin off Alozi, knocking over Alozi as she tried to race onto that. Medical team are coming out to see the state of affairs for Alozi. Remember, she's picked up a yellow card. She won't be at fault there, just more so Eto just leaning into the left back. I mean, come on, what a goal, what an important goal for Maeva Niaju. 19 years of age. She's played all 3 games in the group stages. That goal was something special. You could watch that a million times and it just gets better every time. An absolute thumper. Look at that. The velocity, the direction. When you talk about striking a ball, when you've got to go for it, we always talk about penalties and how all of these subtle shots, to try and assess the goalkeeper. You don't mess around sometimes. Penalty should be taken, in my eyes, with strength, force and precision. And free kicks, and the centre-backs come up and take them. Forget about curling, forget about trying to produce something, the right effect. Go for the Niaju special. Alozi waiting to come back onto the pitch. Back to Ohale, Buja-born player, over to the far side now. They're collected here with Jennifer Chigini, the Paris Saint-Germain player, biding a time, waits for a little bit of support. It's on the left foot that's come over. There's two players, they've crashed into each other, trying to get back up onto their feet. It's Eto who races up to the left-hand side of the switch with Toko Njoya, waiting for support. Into the middle it goes, that's nicely done. And Cameroon trying to get the ball back, they do. And Eto's on that far side once again. Free kick, just throw-in. She's been nudged off the ball, Gamanga. The throw-in for Nigeria, 25.5 minutes gone. Nigeria just using the pitch perfectly, comes out to Babajide, trying to deal with Makana. That's a good decent ball that's been picked up, but there's a chance, and knocked over, no free kick, nothing. Onuchibi, she goes down, and Cameroon on the attack once again. They've got to be careful, and it takes a little bit of class from Sinachi Ale to deal with that at the back. Collected again, Toko Njoya, who she gets knocked over there. We'll done with a double infringement. Sino Twanya Nukwara of Namibia quite quick to react. Literally flung off her feet, isn't she, Monique Ngok? Chibi going down there, going for tussle with it. That's Toko Njoya. Look at that, that was the scoring opportunity there for Gift Monday. She couldn't quite get on the end of it. Whizzed right past the centre-back, Niaju. They call her a goal scorer now. The ball towards Monday holding and protecting. Biodun going down, free kick for Nigeria. With 3 goals so far that she's scored the brace. 1 goal against Mali in that 2-1 win. Sorry, the 2 goals, got a penalty of course, and then the goal that saw them beat the Ghana Stars of the Ghana Queens, sorry, of Ghana. 1 goal to nil. Mule Rashid Stadium. Ball across to Alozi. She can't get the right pass. They're playing physical football. Cameroon winning possession, that's great. Backtrack in there from Michelle Alozi, making sure that Nigeria collect possession. They got an option with Babajide. Babajide gets the ball across, it does find its way! There's a try coming through, and it's a fine strike indeed. The danger from Jennifer Eshagini when she gets into that position. It felt comfortably for her, but Kaylee again coming to the rescue to deny Nigeria an equaliser. Well, that was the pass that came back, that was the shot that came through from Paris Saint-Germain midfielder. And a wonderful outstretched save there from the Benfica goalkeeper, Kaylee. Deborah Abiodun with the corner. Long-range shot driven in by Chigeniba this time. Chigeni's shot goes high and away from the target as we approach the 30-minute mark. Cameroon have reached the knockout stages. It's the 12th time in 13 appearances. Victory would send them through to their 11th WAFCON semi-final. And because this doubles up as it's great work by Oladipo, the AS Roma defender, played more than 75 matches for FC Robo back in Nigeria. Doubles up for qualifying for the FIFA Women's World Cup in Brazil next summer, next July. Nigeria and Morocco going through, and the winner of this match will also join them. Cameroon managed to qualify in 2015 and in 2019. Nigeria, they go through every single time, basically. It will be a 10th FIFA Women's World Cup that they would qualify for if they manage to get through this game. That's great work from Monday. There's the battle with Mai Kit. She's brought the ball back. She's using Babajide, puts it on the left foot. There's the attempt to try and get it between those two players. It's a goal kick, and Babajide Rinsule down on the ground. She was a former England under-20s player. Played for Crystal Palace, Watford, and more than 45 games for Liverpool. Stint in Spain as well with Tenerife and Real Betis. Here's Toko Njoya. She gives the ball away. Deborah Abiodun. Gift Monday trying to get past Niaju. But Niaju walks away with the ball at her feet. She scores goals, but she also defends her fortress like a queen. Some fabulous work from the centre-back. 19 years of age. We talk about some of the younger players that we've actually seen in this WAFCON. Well, she is definitely one to watch, not just from a goal score pace, great fighting spirit as well. Here's Gift Monday trying to get the ball back to her teammate. It's Christy Ochebe. And back to the defence as they push forward and construct from the back. Rosie. Collected there by Abiodun. She's been working so hard. There's the pass to Christy Ochebe. And Captain Jibade. That's a great pass, that really is. Just trying to sneak past it to Ochebe, but commits the foul. Look at the work from Ngok. Constantly battling. Love what they're doing. Cameroon, just in terms of the physicality that they're bringing to this game. They know it. Well, we've got a change for Nigeria. And Babajide has been replaced by Kanu. So there's an early change with 7 minutes left in this first half, but I think with Kanu, you've got a great player, the Cruz Azul player, who will come on and add some pace, goal-scoring skills as well. As the ball that comes out, dealt with by Michele, denying Gift Monday, but straight to Cameroon's feet as they try and work their magic. Manga, tightly marked by Abiodun. That's nicely done. They've also got Toko Njoya there. Toko Njoya picks it up, can't control. And racing back to get that back is Kanu. And that's what Kanu will bring to the floor. She'll bring a lot of running back and forth. She'll come back and defend. She will be everywhere. Is Ajibade. Puts it on that left foot. The high ball comes over. It's dealt with there by Makana. Good strong header. Again over to Ajibade down on the far side. Zana stands on it. She tries to sneak past her. She gets the touch. It will be a corner. And Nigeria just increasing the pressure and forcing Cameroon to try and be very diligent at the back and organise before the Super Falcons try and swoop in and get an equaliser at the end of this first half. There's been a very entertaining first 45. Echegini, Paris Saint-Germain, with that right foot, whips it in, front post, an attempt to try and get a shot in. It has been picked up. Michel Alozi gets the shot in, and finally it's been blasted away there by Maikit. And collected. Excellent work over on that far side by Echegini. Collected at the back. Now a chance for Kanu to try and show off some of her wizardry. It's the overlap pass that she chooses instead, Christy Uchebe, but it gets knocked out for a throw-in. And will take this, or wait for Alozi to come and take a long one, or maybe she's going to go and collect. Oh, she gets nudged over, no free kick, goal kick. It just underlines just how physical this game is. Blatant push, but in the modern game, you've got to hold yourself and stand up for the pushing and the shoulder barging. So much of it now. As two players are down on the deck. Hopefully, it'll be okay. There's a big clash there, as we can see. A bit of a body check. Well, this was the pullback from Babajide, and a fantastic shot that was well saved by the 22-year-old Benfica goalkeeper, Michele, who's been standing. With very important saves. It's most certainly a day for the heroics. Oladipo as the pass blocks. Nyaju scoring the only goal for Cameroon as they lead Nigeria. Alozi is leaving it for Brighton and Hove Albion goalkeeper Jamaica. Alozi, long ball towards Kanu. Another throw in for Nigeria down the left side. Are they just allowing Jibade to collect, trying to thread the ball through? That's just a little bit too close for comfort, collected by Tokunjoya. Stays on her feet, makes sure she gets the pass back to Nzana. And diffused at the back by Nigeria as they go in search of space. There's Alozi. They've got, what, just 90 seconds or so left for a few minutes of added time. Not too much, I imagine, for once. There's the lofted ball by the captain, Ajibade, has been dealt with. Communication. To be very synchronised. Communicate with each other. Pass back by Oladipo. Oh, she's lost. And a little slip there from Igamanga, which helped her out quite a lot. Nigeria on the attack. Ball comes to Kanu. She's got Alozi who's going to overlap. Oh, she cuts on the outside. There's a little bit of hesitation there, but still winning the ball back. Great work there from Kanu. Ball comes back to Achebe. Steers the ball into the penalty box, collected there by Ajibade, trying to go around the outside. Puts it on her right foot. She goes into the penalty box, and it's been cleared there by Mai Kit, who just gets a toe poke to clear it for a corner. Danger lurking there for Nigeria on the penalty box. Good move and some good slick play there on the left hand side. Minutes are up. 4 minutes of added time. There's the delivery into the penalty box. Nigeria go again. Abiodun. Back over to Oladipo. On her own down this left-hand side. Kanu collects an option, that's nicely done, like what she's doing here. There's the delivery, gets a little bit of a deflection, and a chance to wallop it out into all over the dugouts. Collected again by Alozi, tries to find Gift Monday, who comes across from a central position, headed out again, and a chance for a throw-in. She might go long. Super Eagles, the Super Falcons, sorry, maybe going into the changing rooms. A goal down, which doesn't happen very often. But that's good work, good battling there, Abiodun, unless they can get an equaliser here. Picked up by Oladipo on the right-hand side, leaves it for a captain, Ajibade. There's the ball, it comes in. Gift Monday can't get to it first. It's smothered by Michele. And again, the heroics coming from the Benfica goalkeeper. You could most definitely say that there was a Nigerian bus queue waiting to get on the end of it, but she has just been outrageously good, Michele. We can see from the replay, there's the ball on that right-hand side. It comes across. There's a couple of players in the penalty box. Monday can't get to it first. The outstretched leg there of the goal scorer. Niachu can't get to it, and then it falls over the top. Cut out by Alozi, hungry for that ball and tries to move forward, but it's been hoofed upfield. That's nicely done, smooth as you like from Deborah Abiodun. Gets the ball out to the right hand side with Shokwado Oladipo, using the captain, Ajibade, down that right hand side. Oh, a little accidental treading of the ball. It's touched by Manga. Back out to Alozi, still ready to pick up possession. Kanu with a chance. We're into the last minute of that extra added time, 4 minutes. Ball over to the right hand side, they go again. Super Falcons hungry. Kanu at the far post whenever they decide to get a long ball over. It has been picked up by the Paris Saint-Germain winger. There's a delivery, there's a chance for a shot. Kanu can't get on the end of it just because there's sterling defensive work coming from the Cameroon defence. You knew that she would ghost in and just come across because you got great vision from that position, but the Cameroon defence doing the business. There's Kanu. It's knocked off the ball. Maybe a last chance for Nigeria to loft the ball into the penalty box before the Namibian referee blows for half-time. Who's going to take it? Alozi. That was the replay. So she really met that well, Kanu, didn't she? Well, she got on, she connected to get the right touch. There's Alozi into the penalty box. It's punched away. It's the half-time whistle, finally, that's been blown by the referee, Dancino Twanyanyukwa. And how about this for a scenario quite remarkable? The scoreline, we don't see it all the time, we don't see the Super Falcons trail, but they are today up against a Cameroon team, the indomitable Lionesses, who are very hungry to get their place in the semi-finals of this WAFCON. The half-time scores: Cameroon 1, Nigeria 0 here at the Lalbi Zaouli Stadium in Casablanca. Uju, 19 years of age, a magical moment for her, scoring against the Super Falcons. And was a mighty free kick. But holding fort at the back, she's got the keys to the defence. She is stopping Nigeria from scoring at the moment. Michele, the 22-year-old Benfica player based in Portugal, has been outstanding. She's got a lot of work to do if they want to hold on to this lead, if they want to move through to the semi-finals of this 14th edition of the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Of course, those players there represent Nigeria, the 10-time winners who are seeking an 11th title, who are seeking a 10th FIFA Women's World Cup qualification. Just got to understand, you know, what caliber we're talking about. And Justin Madugu, the man in charge of Nigeria, will have had some words to try and turn things around, but at the same time, they're getting shots in, they're creating scoring possibilities. They just haven't managed to find a way to beat Michele. And Nadozi, the goalkeeper for Brighton, conceding a goal. Not the first, of course, because they conceded 2 in their last group game against Egypt. 6-2 it finished. 3 against Malawi, so that's goal number 6 that's being conceded by the Super Falcons. Here we go, second half underway. Gift Monday gets the ball rolling for Nigeria, who are hungry to try and get back into this. It will go to extra time. It could go to penalties. Ball comes out to the right-hand side. Oladipo with the cross that comes over. Attempt to try and get rid of it. That might have... There's another player down. It looks like it's... the goal scorer down on the ground and in some trouble. Gift Monday coming in from behind. She fell quite awkwardly. But you just know that this being watched right across the world, but especially in Nigeria, Cameroon, right across the these two football-mad nations. There's a lot going on, not just in Lagos, Abuja, Kano, down in the southeast, close to the Cameroon border. Jameta, of course, which is not far away from Garoua, which is in the north of Cameroon. Sokoto. And of course, Cameroon from Douala to Yaoundé, the capital. Across the country. We'll take a look at the throw-in. Oladipo. Gift Monday tries to get the ball back to a teammate. It's been picked up here. There's well, it wasn't really a shot, but it's been picked up somehow in the midfield, and the battle is trying to get hold of it from Echegini. He doesn't really turn into a shot or anything, but they still regain possession. There's Oladipo trying to thread it down towards Ajibade. Goal kick it is. A little bit of frustration from the Paris Saint-Germain player who's captain of this Nigerian team as she has a little conversation with the assistant referee. Fixed up on that right side and brought down there is Monique Ngok. Just signed a contract, having signed from Fleury 91 in France on a 2.5-year deal with Washington Spirit, just signed at the start of the last month. Who picks up here by Toko Njoya. There's the ball goes out to the right of the post. She's dangerous. She's got a little bit of zip about her. Very talented player. back up onto her feet gingerly. This for a place in the semi-final against Morocco, the hosts. On by Rodozi. Little flick on towards Monday. Monday trying to get there first. He's still got the ball. There's a chance here. Nigeria on the attack. It's, well, kind of came across, which I thought was really smart. Just a helping hand. Caught between two Cameroon defenders. You can just see this, that was there, the blocker was blocked and smashed off many kids who allowed it to bounce down towards Kanu and Monday, but couldn't do anything, but it's been drilled out for a corner. Corner time for Nigeria. They go in search of that elusive equaliser. A whole handful of shots that have gone their way, but they haven't managed to beat Michele. Struck behind the goal. That's a waste of a corner from Rashida Ajibade. Clearly won't mind that. At what point does Mr. Madugu change and alter his team? Bring on some fresh legs. I don't think that there's much to change. They're just continuing to put pressure on this Cameroon defence. In Spain and Sweden, Houston Rush down across the border in Mexico, playing for Pachuca. Picks up, that's going to be a free kick, two players down. A bit of contact in the face, it looks like. On Colette Zana. Just conceding two goals, in fact, one against Mali and one against Cabo Verde. Only two goals that were scored against them, otherwise pretty solid. Didn't score too many. There was two against Mali, one against Ghana, and then that opening goal against Cabo Verde. Managed to finish off their campaign with a point, which was very successful for the debutants. The story of this WAFCON is most definitely Malawi. Can they go even further? That was the moment when we had the clash between Zana and Ajibade. And we're back in business now. Nyaju sending the ball up towards Ngamanga. Kicks it away comfortably at the back by Demahin. As collected here. There's Abiodun looking for Ajibade. Right, so time, no need to rush. Oladipo. Back over to the other side. Cameron, of course, over on that far side will be going to try and pick up, but working closely next to Christy Uchebe. Next to the corner flag. Have to spark and create something here. You've got to understand that they need to score an equaliser. These Nigerian fans getting a little bit impatient here, watching and hoping that the Super Falcons can get themselves back in business. That's a nice little ball back from Alozi. There's the delivery into the penalty box. It's going high over the top. Michele, safe hands, as calm and collected as you like. Dealing with the pressure so well. There's the lofted ball that comes over, and she really doesn't have an issue there in taking Christy Uchebe's cross. Sends the ball out for a throw-in. Oladipo down towards Monday. The inside pass, that's nicely done, but it's just a wild ball that's been sent over to the edge of the penalty box. And smashed upfield, couldn't control it, Gamanga, otherwise you just saw that there would have been something on there with Naomi Eto'o just to the right-hand side. Decent header took on Joya, collected in the midfield. They go again, but there's a free kick that's going to go against Nigeria. Neon working a magic in the midfield as per usual. Another player down. It looks like it's Colette Nzano who's got snagged by Rashida Jibade. And it might force Valentine Guele to make a change. Forced into making a change here. It looks like it's the case. We can just see that here we have Ousmane Oudou who's going to come on, the Uboloa player, along with Fadima Tukome of the same team. Just yet, we're just biding our time. Wait for there's the delivery coming over. It's Michele, safe hands again. Some kind of glue substance on her gloves because it's not flying past. It's very much dealt with comfortably. Oh, it's been snipping. Yeah, that's a great ball down the left-hand side. Kanu, can she get the ball across? She's just been so unselfish where I think you need to go for the shot. Yeah, she knew that Gift Monday was in the middle, but Kanu really should have gone for the shot. That was just maybe the wrong option. Still, creating chances. Chigeni this time down the left-hand side. Kanu getting blocks, and again it's the arms and the hands and the face getting in the way. It will cause problems. Yellow card that's been handed out to Makana. And that is the first yellow card that's been dished out to the Cameroon player. 20 Vildas, the Morocco coach watching on him. Probably saying, what will happen as Mayon Kumi replaced? And they just announced the change there that's taken place. We've got the free kick that's going to be whipped in. There's the confirmation, Ivana Makana picking up that yellow card. Free kick situation here. Nigeria looking to try and find Gift Monday and co. Lots of players coming up. You can see Demehin is there. And Ohale also trying to get away from her marker. This is the free kick that's going to be sent in, but not until the referee blows the whistle. Here we go. It will be passed back to her. There's an option going down the left-hand side. Kanu gets the ball across. There's no one there to get on the end of it. It's a little toe poke and picks over a long-range shot. It's driven very firmly directly in Michele, who comes to the rescue once again. Abiodun with a stinger. And Nigeria will have the ball. It's 2 minutes to go. It's 2 minutes to go. And Nigeria will have the ball. It's 2 minutes to go. 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 It's 2 minutes to but it was not going past the goalkeeper. She has been providing her team with the heroics once again. Throwing for Nigeria down the right-hand side. Monday trying to get away from a marker there. My kids, she does really well. It's picked up by the captain. Good work from the centre-back. Esther Mai Kid doing the business there to clear the ball, clear the danger. But Albio Dunn unable to pick it up, and Nigeria do finally get the ball. It's picked up by Alozi, who's just using her defenders as they go again, working down the right-hand side, biding their time before they try and send it over to give Monday. There's the ball that goes to the edge of the penalty box, dealt with by the 19-year-old goal scorer Niaju, who's offered Cameroon the 1-0 lead. That's giving them plenty of confidence. They're feeling sky high at the moment and are ready to go all the way. But there's danger lurking every time that the ball falls to the Nigerian forwards, Monday being one of them. Cameroon will get themselves a throw in and just breathe a sigh of relief. Clearing the danger at the back. My kit has been picked up by Jibade. Running through a little bit of trouble. That's a good block and that's a good move, and they're off. Watch out. Super quick, super dangerous, unable to race away and find a little bit of space on that occasion, but Meringa is so dangerous. Fenerbahce striker, well, for Galatasaray, she played 42 matches in the Turkey Women's Superliga and she scored 41 goals. She was probably not happy that she managed to get 42 in 42 appearances. There's the moment that Alozi goes down and a free kick over on that far side. Changes for Nigeria. Well, it's Okoronkwo coming on. The Gift Monday will be replaced. And Payne comes on as well. There's the delivery coming over. Not yet. Down into the penalty box, Nigeria. There's the deflection and falls to the feet of a Cameroonian defender. Cleared quite competently. No Asisat or Shuola for the moment. I wonder if she's having an injury. Tony Payne coming on, the Inter Milan midfielder. Well, close. And a chance there again. Coming their way from Michel Alozi. Struck it very well. Wide of the target. Justin Dugu. There's the header there coming from Toko Njoya. Picked up there, that's a delivery. It's down the right-hand side. Cameroon on the attack once again. There's the delivery coming over. Hasn't been met. It's not in the right place for Ngamanga. The idea was good though. You can see what Naomi Eto'o brings to this team out on the right-hand side. That's a decent through ball as well. Just cut out. And a good touch there at the back. Dealt with by Demihin. Free kick for Nigeria. Udozi will collect this and spread it out to that left-hand side. for Kanu and Co to go on a dance. Alosi's been wonderful with what she's been doing. Down over on that left-hand side. There's the through ball. They're on the attack. Good ball out to the right-hand side. That's nicely done. Manga gets the ball over to Eto. Eto tries to get the touch past Abiodun. It goes out for a corner. And there's Eto. Really, really good work. That was the shot. It wasn't far off for Alosi. Just above the woodwork. Is the corner, front post, chance for a shot potentially, but it's been collected once again over on that far side. Trying to get past, that's great work, that really is, from Toko Njoya, but it's been dealt with, diffused by Nadozi. She does the business at the back. Ball comes out, again it's been cut out. You can see the Cameroon on the attack. There's the delivery coming over, straight at the goalkeeper. And Nadozi just doing well to bring an end to that, but again, you can just you can see the strength of these players and what they're trying to do. And Gok unleashing that shot there. Down that left-hand side, it's been picked up. Great work. Nigeria on the attack into the penalty box. Is that a free kick? Yes, it is. Right on the edge. Tried to get in front of her marker. Just look at what Kanu's doing, and the hands go up. Of course, they're getting tangled up with Makana. Kanu has been a breath of fresh air for Nigeria. There's the long-range shot that came in from that right-hand side, easily dealt with. Now, let's see what happens from the set piece. We saw an immaculate set piece. Shot coming from Meva Niaju. Will we see Nigeria respond? Who's moved up into the penalty area? Lots of the big defenders down near him. Ohale, they're all there. Delivery into the penalty box. Taken well by Michele. The reassuring hands of the Benfica goalkeeper allow the indomitable Lionesses to breathe once again, and the ball goes straight down to Ngamanga. Waits for support to come her way. Toko Njoya tries to sneak the ball past her marker. It's good, strong defensive work. The ball takes a touch, goes out for a throw-in. Alosi will take this. Just going down to the ground. She scored 3 goals, Marion Ngamanga. A player that you want sat down like this. She's come down for a reason. She has been working so hard. A little bit of pain just on that outside of the right knee, I think. Okoronkwo, there's the delivery. And there's the heroics again from Michele. Ngamanga, the player that we're concerned about. Will there be a change? We've got, what, 23 minutes remaining here. An equaliser would take this quarter-final into extra time. No immediate signs of change, although I am seeing a player race over towards the dugout after a little warm-up. We might see that change happening soon for Cameroon. As she Chicago Stars FC. Michel Alozi gets the ball back to Usinachi. Ohale. Oladipo. Long ball. It's a firm one as well. Karonquo looking to try and get hold of it. It's been picks up Ngok out wide. Makana. Little spin to come off that, but it's been passed back into the path of Lane. To the right-hand side, Oladipo collects. Down the right-hand side, there's a... Oh, it's just a really good block. Ndua, very busy. Karonquo. That's what she does. She's got wonderful skill. She did. There you go. I don't think that Rashida Ajibade got the memo, but they still managed to keep possession. Ohale. Obliodo. Oladipo. There's the delivery. High ball. That's a really beautiful ball. That's a great header. And look at that. Stop coming from Michele. Point blank range. She delivers yet another 5-star stop. Wow. Well, there's the delivery. It couldn't have been a better cross. Look at that, the one-handed save, that left hand getting in the way from that fantastic header from Kanu. Kanu did the right thing, going for the corner, forcing the goalkeeper to really try and get it. And she had to move, she had to shift a little bit close. That far corner would have been a bit better, but it was still a brilliant cross and a fantastic header. But Michele's save was out of this world. Well, there's the change that's happening. With Abam coming on to replace Maringal Manga. Thought that would happen. She didn't look great. She wasn't in the right place, as we just saw that. And Michaela Batia Abam coming on to replace her. We will also have Sofia Nina Guella, who will come on as well. Two Cameroon players down, one of them being the goalkeeper, Michele. She has to stay on the pitch if they want a chance to qualify. We saw this with Safi Ouadraogo of the Côte d'Ivoire getting that red card. It wasn't an injury, of course. It was a little upgrade from yellow to red because of the foot going into the goalkeeper's face. And the end result was a red card. The VAR got involved, and just look at that. That's some fabulous goalkeeping once again from Michele. Well, this is a shame. This is the goal scorer, Niachu. Neva Niachu, the 19-year-old. Amazon FAP. Force Arm. The police military team basically has been taken off. So, Guilla coming on. Montpellier. This will be her 4th game. She's come on as a sub in all 3 games that she's played. So no change for her with 18 minutes left to play. They're still ahead against the 10-time champions. Cameroon have never won WAFCON. Look at that, shots 3-14. More players down. as we see the class. Just there was a Tukun Joya treading on Abiodun, was down on the ground, but both players. Everybody's been in the wars, as you can see. Free kick for Cameroon as they go in search of another goal. Hit high, being picked up for a shot, the volley that came in. Well, it was driven hard against the Nigerian player. And again, there's danger here. She's dangerous, Mendua. Didn't manage to score the one goal against Cabo Verde, but lunging forward to try and get the half volley. Tudu getting herself snagged. Cameroon continue to defend valiantly. That's been picked up there, nicely done by Mendua. Oh, she's just at the ball post from underneath her nose. Abiodun with the magic, and there's the Nigerian attempt to get the ball forward. She's done so well, Okoronkwo. She's difficult to deal with, there is no doubt about that. And fighting for absolutely everything. Dudu kicks the ball out. Of course she's going to kick the ball out. Don't play with fire. Gioma Okoronkwo playing for AFC Toronto. Columbia State. Saint-Etienne player, there's the delivery coming over. Has she got the hands? Yes, she has got the hands. Michele. If it stays like this, we know who's going to get the Woman of the Match award. It's going to be Nigeria who will collect. Guella just getting a little touch there. It will be Nigeria with a throw-in on this right-hand side. Desperate measures will be taken very soon if they don't manage to get a goal. Look at the battling there. Not the right through ball. The idea was good from Payne, but you need to have players racing onto it. Kanu was nowhere to be seen there. Okoronkwo was the same scenario. Michele sends it up towards her teammates. Collective strength being the most dangerous arm that they actually have. It has proved to be their strength today, but it's far from over. Oh, smashed against Ajibade, goes out for a throw-in. Cameroon in possession. It's been smashed upfield by Abiodun. Collected there. Mianju. There's the long ball. Oh, wrong decision. She turned the wrong way. It's been picked up here by Okoronkwo. She's just, that's just, look at the battling back by Nianju. They are fighting so hard for this. The indomitable Lionesses, you've got to give them full credit. This is most definitely a fabulously entertaining game, but it's a difficult one for all Nigerians, of course, to see this scenario. But they still believe, and they still have what it takes. Okoronkwo will take this. She'll be looking to try and send a decent ball over towards any of her teammates. Ajibade Demehin. Watch out for Kanu. Doesn't get past the first player. On the attack is Mendua. She gets hauled down, that's a free kick, and Cameroon will just use up time now. I know there's 12 minutes left to play, and there's still a lot of football. But Oladipo with the hauling down manoeuvre that's offered Cameroon the chance to send it back up there as Niaju, the goal scorer, high ball towards over towards that far side there, and good look. Well, she's still got possession. Nigeria on the attack. It's excellent play down that left-hand side. The shot comes in. Michele, the follow-up. Doesn't happen. Kanu can't get there. It all opened up over on that far side. Very dangerous indeed. But look, Cameroon now on the attack as a long searching ball goes out to the right-hand side. It has been kept in. There's the race towards the byline. Still in possession. It goes out over the line. And it will be a goal kick for Nigeria, who will breathe a sigh of relief after that wonderful run from Ugulu. I mean, come on, end-to-end action. The neutrals are having an absolute blast, but we can obviously understand that there's high tension for these neighbouring nations that produce so many fabulous female footballers. We really are blessed to be witnessing such a high-level encounter between two very strong nations. They are wonderful players of experience, but also the youngsters who are coming through the ranks and showing us what the next batch of world-class stars are going to be like. 10 minutes left to play. Dudu with the throw-in down the left side. Going near it. Here she is, Mendua. Oh, she couldn't quite do what she wanted to do. There's the look on the face from Dudu. And Valentin Nguele. Oh, this is, I mean, it's nervous, it really is. It's nerve-wracking for absolutely everybody, including me, I can promise you that. You just don't know what's going to be around the corner. You don't know what kind of drama is going to come up next. You turn a page and there's another scenario that's completely spellbinding. Jibade with a little bit of contact there. Free kick, hit high. Okoronkwo wasn't really close to it. It does go down into the corner. There's a chance here. Here's Payne. Tina Payne. There's the delivery. It's a good one as well. Far post, another chance for a decent header this time. It's strong defensive work at the back there from Dudu, who just prevents Kanu from getting up and really angling that header in the right direction. Just look at that. That was really good marking. From Makana, sorry, and that was top notch from the defender. Kata Alozi sends the ball back down into the Cameroon half. We've got 8 minutes remaining here at Malawi Zauli Stadium in Casablanca before the 90 are up, and we enter that tense, turbulent period of time with the added minutes. We don't know how many there are going to be. We've got a few injury stops, but it hasn't been, that much. Cameroon sitting comfortably and really sitting on their lead. Quite complicated for Nigeria because of what they're doing in defence. It's Michele who's really worked hard, but they come together looking strong. But one little moment of magic from the Super Falcons, and we're heading into extra time because they can score goals. They can find the back of the net. They do have players with wizardry. But this is Mendua down the left-hand side. She gets shoved off the ball. That's going to be a free kick. And Osinachi Hale has been told that it's a free kick, and that's her final word. Nsino Twanyan Yukwa of Namibia. Shoulders are okay. Leaning in with the leg was probably something that the referee didn't like. It has been Tida. Ashta Toko-Njoya will try and fire something in. Score another goal now. It's going to be tough for the Super Falcons to come back. And after Nigeria lost to Malawi in their opening Group C game 3-2, it would be the second biggest upset in the history of the competition. There you go, I just said it. That's what it is. They've only lost once against Cameroon before, and that was back in 2012. Toko-Njoya waiting until she gets the green light to take this. 4 players in the wall. Toko-Njoya gets the... Oh, it's punched over and cleared there by Nadozi. Came to the rescue. It was struck directly at goal by Toko-Njoya. Why not? See that there was... it was perfectly delivered. Just flying around the wall and going high. It's a corner now for the same player, Toko-Njoya, to take. Another player coming up into the penalty box. Shorts with Mendua. There's the delivery into the penalty box. Well, coming up and trying to meet that is still Cameroon in possession. Beating the goalkeeper first. Ball control. Collected very comfortably there. That's well done by Dudu. Into the penalty box. The shot coming in again. Mendua, as it blocks, rules that it was handball from the Cameroon supporters and a couple of players, but let's move on from that. It was blocked. Ahale. Here's Alozi looking to try and send the ball up towards this danger here. It's got a little bit too far. Jibade was there and dealt with by Michele with 4 minutes remaining. 4 minutes remaining in this quarter-final clash that will turn heads around the world if it stays like this. Nigeria on the attack. Okoronkwo doing really well to try and spin off a marker, but Mai Kit, she has been as hard as can be at the back. And it's just going to be a throw-in. Okoronkwo knows how to deal with those scenarios. Being picked up here. Oladipo desperately in search of an equaliser now. They don't care how they get it, they just want to get it. Being pulled back, Oladipo gets the ball over. It's lots of space and time here for a shot, potentially takes a deflection and is banged away in a big way towards Mendua, who can't get there first. Is picked up here once again by Ohale as they go in search of the ball. It's going to go sent forward once again. Nadozi, high ball up towards Okoronkwo and co. Kanu can't get there first. It's still there in the midfield. Collected. And again, Abiodun. Desperate times will trigger desperate measures, but not when Cameroon have possession. They know what they're doing. They send the quick ball up there, and that's going to be a free kick. Contact. It gives Nigeria a free kick. No means for celebration at the moment, but as I said, this is never a wrap until the final scene is over. we've got a few minutes of added time, is Okoronkwo. She's got Oladipo just outside of her. They need to communicate a little bit better. There are options there, and Okoronkwo getting frustrated and just knocking down her opponent and forcing the free kick. You can see that, again, great work from the Cameroon defence and what they've achieved out here. They played a very physical, very hard game. It's been complicated for Nigeria. They had scoring opportunities, don't get me wrong. You don't seize and take advantage of your goal scoring opportunities, then you will pay the price. They've had plenty more opportunities than their opponents. There's the through ball threaded through there to Ajibade. Again, you can see that Mai Kids is working a magic. We'll go back to the free kick. They won their 10th title last year, beating Morocco 3-2 in the final. Jorge Vildas is watching. Just about 10 metres away from me, taking notes on Cameroon potentially, but also Nigeria, because it could go to extra time, could go to penalties, or into the last minute. Oladipo is going to send this up. Michaeli's been a hero. She's been the standout performer. They all have, but the goalkeeper has been outstanding. The high ball comes over the top. There's the header there. It's been hit away. Shot coming in. It's the left-footed effort that goes wide for Jennifer Echegeni. And Echegeni unable to really get that shot on target. She didn't really wrap that left foot around the ball to steer it towards the goal. And you can see that the end result is it goes high. Back to business. We're going to find out how many minutes. If there's 5, they'll be quite content. There's the long ball. Okoronkwo not quick off a mark. It's been dealt with by Michaeli. The board goes up. How many we got? 7 minutes of added time here to resolve this quarter-final, the third of 4 quarter-finals. It comes out wide, is picked up by Aban. Aban bites her time, waits for a little bit of support, but she's been, and the ball pokes from underneath her nose. Abiodun doing really well. She's been prolific in the challenging department today. 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes to decide this knockout clash. Okoronkwo can't get that little touch. She will pick this up once again. It goes out over the line. It's been picked up here. If Cameroon do manage to qualify today, we will have a new winner of WAFCON, because previous winners, Equatorial Guinea, South Africa, well, Equatorial Guinea not competing, they haven't qualified. South Africa eliminated yesterday against Morocco. So we'll have a new WAFCON winner if it stays like this. 10-time champions, the Super Falcons of Nigeria, are on the cusp of being eliminated. Cameroon fights for everything. Lionesses by name, lionesses by nature. Well, we do have a change, and it's not just anybody. And Oshoala is coming. Oshoala's going to come on. Asisat Oshoala right at the very end. If you've got someone who can potentially turn things around, and just questioning her fitness, this is a last chance saloon scenario. But she is undisputably one of the best players in world football. It's all about possession, it's all about half chances, getting yourself into that space where you get the chance to try and get a shot in. No one's managed to beat Michaeli, who has been, well, keeper of the Fortress Keys. She has just not allowed anything to get past. There it is, kick shot. Smashed away at the back there by Mai Kit. All of these players from Cameroon have been putting in 5-star stellar performances. The high ball comes over the top. It's been easily taken there by Nzozi. They go again. They've got to push forward. There is no other option. That's a high ball. It's going up. Okoronkwo. Nigeria goes close. It goes wide of the target. They survive. Unbelievable. Okoronkwo is going for. She's super dangerous. She's got the pace, and she manages to get there. But the shot that just sneaks past the post. And she had an option. She had Oshuala, who's going absolutely ballistic to her left-hand side. That pass could have been the equaliser. A head in the hands moment. Mendoa replaced by Rosebella. Will they get another chance? We're halfway through added time as we approach the 4-minute mark. Alozi still battling over on that far side. It's going to be a throw-in for Cameroon. The 14th meeting in WAFCON between these two nations. Cameroon have only managed to beat them once. Played out one draw. But it's been 12 years since they last managed to beat them. That was a glorious scoring opportunity for Nigeria. They've got the ball at the back. Will they try and pass the ball upfield? We've got just over 2 minutes left to play. And of course Cameroon smashing the ball as quickly as possible up into enemy territory. They've had enough. Oshuala's looking for it. She's calling for it. And it's gone straight to her feet. Look at the control there. Here she is. There's the ball that's been picked up. That's a great, well, it's a free kick in fact. 2 Cameroon players down on the ground. You can see that Niaju scored the goal. Separating these two nations is the player who was just pushed down there by the captain, Ajibade. And this means that we're a minute and a half left to play here in Casablanca at the Labi Zaouli Stadium. History is in the making, potentially, unless we see some last This is quite extraordinary. that was the moment, and you can see Asisat Al-Shawala was looking for it down the left-hand side, but Okoronkwo didn't make the pass. She tried to sneak it past the goalkeeper, went wide, picked up by Nigeria. How many? There's the final whistle! Cameroon are into the semi-finals of WAFCON. They've beaten the Super Falcons of Nigeria for only the second time in 14 meetings. The neighbours have been beaten, and we will now have new champions of Africa following Nigeria's elimination. Cameroon, oh Cameroon, what they've done here in Morocco is quite extraordinary. The full-time score, Cameroon 1, Nigeria 0. A sensational result. A battle that was built on the collected strengths, as said by Naomi Eto'o. The tears are flooding from these Camerooni players. They can't believe it. The same will be for the Nigerian Super Falcons, who can't believe it. This is history in the making here at WAFCON. A remarkable scenario unfolds here in Casablanca. They've done it. The indomitable Lionesses have done it. They've managed to beat the Super Falcons, eliminate them from the competition to book their place in the semi-finals, where they will be taking on no one else but the hosts, Morocco. You can't believe what she did tonight. Michele, the goalkeeper, a hero. An extraordinary match played. The saves came in right from the very start of the game to deny Nigeria shots, goals. Extraordinary. It really is quite extraordinary. She's just crying. The tears are just flooding from Michele's eyes. The goalkeeper of Cameroon have done something. She's done something quite extraordinary. Congratulations, Cameroon. Commiserations to our fantastic Super Falcons. Well, you can only say that